showing the laptop. Yeah, you can please take it. Can I put it down or what can I do? Or you can go on the stage. Yeah. That one you can set up in the middle. This is the white balance.
That is it. That's how you use it.
But auto white balance is not worked now.
What time we started? 7, sir? Okay.
If you haven't already, please make your way to the table so we can get started with our programming. Thank you.
Please make your way to the tables so that we can start on a time.
Can you take a 5?
all of you to the 43rd Annual Northwest Indiana Indian Medical Association Gala. For those who don't know me, I'm Dr. Shilpa Malekar, an internist in Franciscan Physician Network in Munster, and it's my absolute pleasure to be here tonight to kick off this evening filled with celebration, connection, and inspiration. This annual gala is not just an event, it's a tradition, a time for us to recognize the incredible contributions of our medical community, to celebrate our culture, and to enjoy each other's company outside the clinic and hospital halls. Now, to keep this night running smoothly, we have a perfect duo to guide us through the evening. It is my pleasure to introduce two outstanding young leaders from Northwest Indiana who are both on the path to become future physicians. They will be guiding us through tonight's exciting program. Please join me in welcoming your MCs, Mr. Aide Riker and Mrs. Shreya Iyer. Aide is a neuroscience major at University of Evansville, enrolled in a direct entry BMD program at University IUU School of Medicine. And Shreya is a recent graduate of Emory University with a Bachelor of Science in Anthropology and Human Biology, and currently serves as a clinical research specialist at University of Chicago. We are proud to see the next generation stepping into the spotlight. And with that, I hand it over to your MC, Aide, to kick off this tonight's program. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Before we start our evening, I'd like to welcome Shivani Kulur to the stage. Shivani is a recent graduate from Indiana University Bloomington, and she enjoys singing Bollywood and American songs, as well as dancing the Bharatanatyam Indian classical art form. Let's get our night started with the singing of the American and Indian national anthems.
Oh, say can Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light
Thank you, Shivani, for those wonderful renditions. Aide, as both of us are on paths to becoming physicians, it is nice to have an organization like the IMA in our own backyard to lay the foundation. What do you think?
I completely agree with you, Shreya. It has given us so many volunteer opportunities by giving back to the communities we live in and providing educational awareness programs like ASHA.
Aide, yes, those opportunities were integral to my high school experience. Even now, after graduating college, there continues to be plenty of opportunities like Minds in Medicine, where we can have a conversation with other physicians right from our room on Zoom. I was just at the session about emergency medicine with Dr. Pillai and Dr. Savani, former IMA president.
I was there too. It was nice to learn about the different specialties and hear advice directly from them. I heard next month we'll be talking about orthopedic surgery, which I really am interested in. Like this year's theme, I'm hoping to make lasting bonds with the IMA physicians.
Good one, Avid. Me too. I will see you on Zoom next month. Now let's get the evening started. It is my great honor tonight to introduce two people who have been the driving force behind this gala and have served the Indian Medical Association for the past 2 years. The president of the Northwest Indiana Indian Medical Association, Dr. Sanjay Riker, and his equally accomplished partner in life and medicine, Dr. Shilpa Malikar. Dr. Riker has been a hospitalist at St. Anthony's Franciscan Health in Michigan City since 2010. Trained first in India with an MBBS and MS in ENT and head and neck surgery, he went on to earn qualifications from the Royal Colleges in the UK before completing his internal medicine residency at Mercy Hospital and UIC in Chicago. Today, he leads the Northwest Indiana Indian Medical Association with dedication and vision. Dr. Malikar, his wife, has been practicing as an internist at Franciscan Health Munster for the past 14 years. She earned her MBBS and MD at Grant Medical College in Mumbai, holds the MRCP from the UK, and also completed her internal medicine residency at Mercy and UIC. She's a trusted physician in Munster and a strong supporter of IMA's mission. Together, they not only bring their skills and experience to medicine, but also their energy and teamwork to make events like tonight's gala possible. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Dr. Sanjay Riker and Dr. Shilpa Malikar.
Thank you, Shreya, for that kind introduction. Good evening, esteemed members, honored guests, and my dear friends. It is my privilege and great pleasure to welcome you all to the 43rd Annual Gala of Indian Medical Association of Northwest Indiana. Tonight, we came gathered not only to celebrate our accomplishment, but also to honor the dedication and commitments of members who work tirelessly to advance healthcare in our community. 44 years ago, in 1981, a small group of visionary physicians came together with a simple but powerful dream to create an organization that would unite, uplift, and serve. From those humble beginnings, the Indian Medical Association has flourished. Today, our family has grown nearly 450 physicians across Northwest Indiana, each one carrying forward that same vision of service and excellence. Our theme this year is Lasting Bonds, reflects who we are at our core. These bonds of friendship, mentorship, shared purpose are what hold our community together. They help us through challenges, inspire our work, and give meaningful our journey. Tonight, we celebrate not just our achievements, but connections that make them possible. Your continued support enables us to create meaningful impact through charitable activities, community partnerships. In recent years, Indian Medical Association has proudly contributed to projects improving the quality of homeless shelters across Northwest Indiana, including essential upgrades such as HVAC replacements. We have also organized initiatives focused on child suicide prevention and opioid crisis, and extend our support to Los Angeles fire victims through significant donations. These efforts have been made possible by your generosity of time, resources, and ideas. For this, we extend our deepest gratitude. Let's enjoy the evening as we celebrate our community, our voices, and our accomplishment. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sanjay. Now it's my delight to invite two distinguished guests to the stage. First, please welcome Mr. Somnath Ghosh, the Consulate General of India in Chicago. Mr. Ghosh serves as India's senior representative across the Midwest and has been instrumental in strengthening Indo-American relations through culture, education, business, and community partnerships. Joining him on the stage is our incoming president of Northwest Indiana Medical Association, Dr. Bikash Agarwal, and his wife, Mrs. Ritu Agarwal. Please give them a warm welcome. Thank you. Now we'll go ahead and do the lamp lighting ceremony. Thank you.
If I'm not here, you can take it. This one is live.
Thank you, Mr. Ghosh and Dr. Agarwal. Ladies and gentlemen, let us take a moment to recognize the outstanding leadership of our outgoing president, Dr. Sanjay Riker. Over the past 2 years, he has guided the Indian Medical Association with dedication and vision. Under his leadership, the IMA has grown stronger and a vibrant community for physicians and families alike. Now I invite our incoming president, Dr. Bikash Agarwal, to present a plaque of appreciation to Dr. Riker.
Good evening, friends and colleagues. It is my honor as incoming president of Indian Medical Association to present this plaque of appreciation to our outgoing president, Dr. Sanjay Riker. Dr. Riker, your dedication, leadership, and vision have strengthened our association and inspired all of us. I know behind every successful man, there is a woman, and Dr. Shilpa Malekar, you have been present throughout this journey with him. On behalf of every member, I thank you both for your service, your guidance, and your tireless commitment. Please accept this plaque as a symbol of our gratitude and deep respect. Thank you.
Please join me in giving Dr. Riker another round of applause for his exceptional service. As we begin this beautiful evening, following the lighting of the diya, a symbol of light, hope, and new beginnings, I'd like to invite you to take a moment to notice the stunning centerpiece at your table. These centerpieces were thoughtfully created to reflect our gala's theme, lasting bonds. At its foundation, the gleaming golden base signifies strength and the steadfast support upon which meaningful relationships are built. Each arrangement rests on a mirrored base, doubling its beauty, just as true bonds reflect warmth and strength back into the world around us. And here's something special. You have the opportunity to take one of these elegant centerpieces home tonight. Simply scan the QR code on the card at your table to make a small donation. All proceeds will support the Unity Foundation of LaPorte County.
Shreya, could you tell us what exactly is the Unity Foundation?
Aide, that's a wonderful question. In just a few moments, everyone will learn more about the remarkable mission and impact of the Unity Foundation.
Thank you, Shreya. Now, it is my honor to introduce a talented artist who has devoted over 22 years to mastering the classical Indian dance form of Odissi. Trained both in the United States and in India under esteemed gurus, Ananya Kaur has performed professionally across the US, Canada, and India. This evening, she presents Mahakali Stuti, an evocative piece exploring the fierce and divine energy of Goddess Mahakali through powerful movement and expression. The choreography was done by Guru Chitrananda Swain, the music composition was done by Guru Vinod Bihari Panda, and the rhythm composition was by Guru Vijay Kumar Baryuk. Please join me in welcoming Ananya Kaur to stage. Let's give another round of applause for Ananya. That was amazing. Moving forward with our program, I'd like to call upon Mr. Anthony Ferreira, Senior Policy Advisor to Indiana Governor Mike Braun, to share a few words with us, followed by a quick video message from Governor Mike Braun.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to say I'm honored and grateful for the opportunity to address this assemblage once again for the last several years on behalf of Senator Mike Braun and now for the governor. While everyone here in this room is engaged in ultimately caregiving and healing and protecting and serving the community, what I'd like to tell everyone this evening is under the Braun administration, we're here to make sure that you get the same care from us. And what I mean by that, and this is a demonstrable offer to everyone in this room, all the organizations, while caregiving is a calling, we all understand we are engaged in a business. And in that business, the state plays a tremendous role in regulation, licensing, and Governor Braun has made it his mission and his priority to make sure that constituent service is customer service. So to every organization, every doctor, which is a small businessman, small businesswoman, just like I was as an entrepreneur and the governor was for more decades than I care to admit, our commitment to you this evening is that if you're not getting timely communication from the state, whether that's FSSA, licensing board, or any of the other alphabet soup that comes into the regulatory state of affairs, call me. I've been empowered directly by the governor to review your case, get you timely communication, and solve your issues. And so in advance of the governor's greeting today, again, we are here, We are here to serve you and your mission in serving the community. Once again, thank you very much, and I believe we have a greeting from Governor Braun.
Hello, Governor Braun here. Wish I could join you tonight. Thanks for the opportunity to say a few words. The Indian Medical Association is a great organization for Northwest Indiana. Your outreach programs and charity work improve Northwest Indiana's communities. As physicians and healthcare providers, you're having a positive impact every day. Each of you is making a difference in our state. Improving healthcare outcomes is a major priority for me. Quality healthcare has big benefits for our community. I want to thank you for your help to keep Poojas healthy. Hope you have a great evening tonight at your gala, and I hope you will reach out if I can ever be of assistance in your service to Northwest Indiana. Take care.
Thank you, Governor, for your message. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct honor to introduce our keynote speaker for the evening, Dr. Michael Zook. He is a nationally acclaimed orthopedic surgeon and a visionary healthcare leader, currently serving as a chair of Musculoskeletal Institute and Department of Orthopedic Surgery at Geisinger Health System, as well as a chief physician officer of Geisinger System Services. He recently completed his term as the chair of American Medical Association Board of Trustees, where he was tireless advocate for public health, physician well-being, and healthcare innovation. He also chairs the Board of Commissioners at Joint Commission, playing a vital role in shaping quality and safety standards across healthcare organizations. Holding advanced degrees in medicine, law, public health, and business, Dr. Zook is renowned for his pioneering groundbreaking models of care, including the world's first lifetime warranty for total joint replacement. His leadership and expertise have made a significant contribution to healthcare policy, physician engagement, and value-based care. In addition to his distinguished professional accomplishments, he's a strong advocate for wellness through nature and outdoor activity, a valuable reminder of the need for balance in our demanding careers. It is with great respect and anticipation that we invite him to the stage. Please join me in extending a warm and formal welcome to our distinguished keynote speaker, Dr. Michael Zook.
So much. Thanks everybody for the very warm welcome and the nice introduction. My name is Michael Zook, and I bring you greetings on behalf of the American Medical Association. I did note as I came in tonight that maybe I overdressed for the occasion, gentlemen. And it's kind of odd to see the only Korean guy in the room wearing a sherwani. I did this out of respect for your culture. And also because I purchased this outfit for Dr. Kamala's inauguration, and I needed to wear it at least one more time. So I bring you greetings. So I share with you a couple thoughts. So I actually grew up not far from here. I grew up in Flossmoor, Illinois. My father is an orthopedic surgeon. My grandfather was an orthopedic surgeon. So I come from 3 generations of orthopedic surgeons. And as I was driving down here from that area, I really got nostalgic. Because I miss the Midwest greatly. And I certainly miss the people in the Midwest, and certainly have a great respect for the people who live and work here. Thank you again to the Indian Medical Association for inviting me. You have a community of doctors that I think is really second to none. I had the honor earlier this year to speak to the National Indian Medical Association meeting, and very much like this, I think you actually have more people here than there were there. You should be proud. And had a great opportunity. So we bring you greetings from the IMA really to talk about what's happening in healthcare today. And I think all of us in the room who represent physicians or are physicians know that certainly it's not easy to be a doctor today. We know that there are increasing pressures from the government. There's increasing downward pressures on the fee schedule that affect the way we practice, and increasing market consolidation that occurs across the United States. Whether it's market consolidation among insurance plans, it used to be there were many insurance plans. You'll remember those days where there were regional plans. And today it's consolidated to just a handful of national plans, all of which I think are putting downward pressure on prices and certainly giving a significant boost to the concepts around prior authorization. Prior authorization, as you know, is really an unfunded mandate to many of our physician offices when you are required to file paperwork. But even if you're successful after filing that paperwork, there's no reimbursement for the time you spent. To the point where surveys have demonstrated that many offices today have to hire full-time staff often to just do prior authorization, knowing that you'll probably get reimbursed at least about 80% of the time. But most of us, I think, give up on not wanting to actually go through the process or the expense. And so this is one of the items that we continue to watch and we continue to advocate for. You know, the issue of Medicare reimbursement has been decades long to the point, and many of you have seen those charts that the IMA's put out, which has definitely showed that with the pace of inflation, the only sector in healthcare today that hasn't kept pace with inflation is the physician services. Hospitals, outpatient departments have all gotten increases over the last 20 years, to the point where today I actually get paid less than when I was a resident. 38% a decrease in relative height. This is one of the top priorities for the American Medical Association to continue to fight for these things. And then you turn to what's happening in the world today. It used to be, if you'll all recall, just maybe a year or two ago, when it came to health policy, or it came to any sort of policy with politics, it would be like a hurricane coming off the coast of Africa. Someone would talk about a change, you'd watch it come off the west coast of Africa, it'd get into the mid-Atlantic, or the mid-Atlantic, and then it comes slowly toward Florida, and eventually you'd marshal all your forces and put defenses and put your barriers up. Today, we don't have the luxury of time. Many of you will recall a commentator named Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon was one of the confidants for President Trump, and they lost favor, as would normally be the case. But he early on described the political environment that we live in as living among days of thunder. And early on, when the president had signed 100 executive orders on that first day, people were talking about how much whiplash we were getting, just looking around trying to figure out what's going on. And he notably said early on, he says, people think that these days of thunder will come and go. But he said, and premonitionally, it's rightly so, he says, every day is going to be a day of thunder. And I think that's what's made advocacy extraordinarily difficult. I was in Florida 2 weeks ago when the state's Secretary of Health declared that he's no longer going to mandate vaccines for children in the state of Florida. Then we hear that Tylenol is bad for you, and we have to react to that. The government has dismantled the critical vaccine councils that have given us recommendations for decades. All in the name, I think, of asking the right question, perhaps, but at the same time, doing it in a way that is actually incredibly disruptive to what we're doing. And now, we're in the middle of a government shutdown. And the number one issue that's come up, right, is this issue of Medicaid for quote-unquote illegal aliens. The entire reason the government is shut down is health-related. Gives you a little bit of sense of kind of what's happening in the world today. One item that I think is very particularly important to a group like this, and certainly for other groups of international medical graduates, is the question of the H-1B visa, right? And we know that some 23% of the physician workforce in America are graduates of international medical schools. So the $100,000 fee it now takes to get an H-1B visa will have a devastating effect on the physician workforce, because who's going to pay for it? If you're coming to work in a hospital in a rural county where many of the international medical graduates will gravitate to initially, that hospital will now have to pay $100,000 for every physician it brings. 10 physicians is $1 million for a hospital that's barely making a 1% or even a 1.1% margin. So these are the critical things that we're facing right now, and we are demanding that the government at least create an exception within the H-1B visa for physicians, and that's what we're fighting for today. Thank you. On so many of these public health issues, the approach to advocacy is challenging. Our initial approach was to kind of quietly watch, wait, and understand where the wind was blowing, but the wind was moving in a circle. So you never could figure out what was going on, to the point where today I think you're finding the AMA much more vocal, much more forward-thinking, much more forward-standing, and taking on issues that we know are against science and certainly are against physicians. We need your help. So to that end, I would encourage you all, I'm not going to do a raise your hand who's a member, but I would encourage you all to be a member of the association. And because with your powerful voice with us together, we can actually do something in Washington to right the decades-long wrongs that have affected us both from an economic perspective and also critically from a public health perspective. And so with that, I'll say thank you once again, and please enjoy your dinners. You guys are awesome. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Dr. Now we come to one of the more special moments of the evening, our Lifetime Achievement Award presentation. This award is proudly sponsored by the Centers of Digestive Health. We invite you to view their ad on page 49 of your program to learn more about their comprehensive GI and liver services, now available at their new state-of-the-art office in Munster, Indiana. We extend our sincere thanks to Dr. Naveen Kumar and his associates for their sponsorship of this award. As physicians, or future physicians, we know how meaningful it is when outstanding individuals and dedicated groups work to elevate patient care and strengthen our medical community. If your group would like to support future sponsorships like this, please reach out to any IMA board member. We'd love to recognize and collaborate with more of the hardworking medical teams across our region. Now, I'd like to invite one of these board members to the stage, Dr. Sheila Kondo, breast radiologist with Radiology Partners in Franciscan Health in Munster, and more importantly, our IMA treasurer.
Hi everybody. Is everybody awake? Yes. How are the MCs doing this year? I told them to cheer in the back. I don't know what they're doing. I know everybody's hungry, but hungry to find out who the next Lifetime Achievement Awardee is and who it's going to on this 43rd annual IMA Gala. And this year it goes to a truly distinguished physician, Dr. Harshad Dalal. Please come to the center of the stage. Dr. Dalal has dedicated over 4 decades to advancing the field of gastroenterology in Northwest Indiana. He is the embodiment, you know how we hear the phrase, blood, sweat, and tears? I say blood, guts, and poop. Hey, he's a GI physician, and this award is sponsored by a GI group, so you know poop is coming up 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 times. No, but seriously, he pioneered advanced endoscopic procedures in the 1980s and introducing innovative treatments like the gastric pacemaker. Something I found out, pacemakers aren't just in the heart. His impact on patient care and medical progress has been profound. Beyond the clinic, his leadership within IMA and the community have left a lasting legacy. To present his award, it is our honor to welcome a leader who shares a deep commitment to this region, Congressman Frank Mervyn. Congressman Mervyn proudly served Indiana's first congressional district since 2020. He championed causes such as healthcare access, job creation, and economic development. A lifelong resident of Northwest Indiana, he brings both heart and action to the issues that matter most to our community. Thank you. Mr. Mervyn, if you would like to say a few words after presentation of the award. Go ahead. get back his words.
Well, I want to thank everyone for allowing me the honor to be here to celebrate Dr. Dalal and his wife. A unique situation. 25 years ago, I was a pharmaceutical sales rep, and I would come to his office and I would see Dr. Shaw and Dr. Dalal. His lifetime commitment to patients, his passion, his dedication not only to healing people but to his community is well worth the recognition. But I think on a personal level, we're talking about bonds that last. Let's give a standing ovation since they just celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary. 50 years of a lasting bond of being married. And with that, the fruits of that marriage, 3 wonderful, accomplished children who are also in the medical world, who are transforming medicine and transforming our community. To both of you, thank you for your sacrifices, your commitment and dedication, and please absorb all of the love that is coming your way today in honor of your award. Thank you.
Thank you, Congressman Mervan. So I will have you go to the podium, but we have a few special surprises for you, Dr. Dalal. Okay, first surprise. I don't think we've ever done this before, so let's see. This is helping what we do for the lifetime exchange. So before Dr. Dalal speaks, as I said, the first, I think it's already being queued. Hold on, can you guys stop that? Okay, go back to 10.0. So the first video is by Dr. Naveen Kumar, one of his longtime partners. Naveen shared a story with me that when we went to an interview for Dr. Dalal didn't even show up. I think he was an hour late, and he, talked to all of the people at on the group, and they liked him, and probably they hired him. Because why was he late? Because he was so busy. So he definitely needed help. So can we see what Dr. Kumar has to say?
Congratulations, Dr. Dalal. On behalf of CDH and myself personally, we'd like to express our thanks for all your years of service, not only to the Northwest Indiana medical community, but also the Indian Cultural Association. I still remember to this day when I told people that I was joining you, everyone knew your name, and they're like, this guy's crazy, he's busy, he does like 70,000 procedures, are you sure you can handle this? It might be too much for you. So obviously, needless to say, I was a little bit anxious, but 15 years later, it's been my first and only job. Took a chance on me, so thank you. You laid the foundation upon which everything else has kind of been built. So very appreciative. You've touched plenty of lives over these years, not just their butts. And we'd like to share some special thank yous from GI labs across the area and staff members that want to express their gratitude. I'm not sure if anyone will reach the 70,000 scope plateau. To have that drive and longevity is definitely saying something. And if you never decide to retire, I mean, obviously this number is going to just keep going up. We hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you.
So, I know it's very hard to hear on the stage. I listened to the video. So Dr. Dalal, don't worry, we'll send you the video. He basically said you're the slowest GI on this planet. No, I'm just kidding. No, he said he meant you at 70,000, you're probably at 100,000 by now, because you haven't officially retired. So with that, I'll give you a few minutes to speak, and then we'll have a couple more surprises.
Oh, okay. So, to start with, I'd like to thank Centers for Digestive Disease and Dr. Kumar for sponsoring me. I hired Dr. Kumar in 2008, and I want to apologize for making him wait because I was doing an emergency case when I went for an interview. I would also like to have a shout out for my co-workers that now work with Dr. Kumar. Dr. Kumar has evolved into a first-rate gastroenterologist, and he's providing services at Methodist Hospital and also at Franciscan Hospital. The second thing I would like to say is to my Master of Ceremonies. They train with Dr. Savalani and Dr. Pillai, but if they want to do the right kind of rectal exam, I would be happy to train them. So after that, I would like to thank Dr. Riker and the Indian Medical Association Board for selecting me to receive this award. God knows I worked hard for it. Anyway, but I have to tell you that there's always a woman behind everything. So I think that Shilpa, Dr. Malekar, who is Dr. Riker's wife, probably played an important role in this. The reason is because we worked together at Franciscan for 3 years, and every time she wanted a colonoscopy on her patient, I would do it. So I think she kind of liked that, and she recommended me for this. And today I was watching somebody, and I said, they said, do you know him? And I looked at his posterior rather than looking at his front. And then I said, no, I didn't see him. Anyway, jokes apart, the Indian Medical Association has been my home. I started in 1983, and Indian Medical Association was in its budding stage. In 1989, I became the president of Indian Medical Association, just like Dr. Riker is now. By then, the association was flourishing. In those days, there was a new enthusiasm, and we had our program at Greek Hall, and there were about 800 attendees. We had to cram them in the Greek Hall, and I was grateful for their attendance. We also started trying to bring up issues that were important to Northwest Indiana at that time, and we took a delegation to Washington and met a congressman called Steve Solars to voice that. We also had Senator Lugar and Senator Dan Coates both come to our house, and we had all of our members meet them so that we could discuss the problems that we were facing. So my main interest, however, was gastroenterology. I wanted to do things that were not available in this area. There was patients with esophageal variceal bleeding, which today we do not worry about, but in those days we had this thing called sandstake and Blakemore tube, which was completely inadequate. Luckily, they came up with other things like what we call esophageal banding, and I was one of the first ones to bring this to the area. So I was quite blessed to bring all these procedures to this area, including ERCP, including feeding tube placement for people who were starving. So we were able to bring all these plans to Northwest Indiana. While I was doing that, I was working long hours, and I would like to thank my wife for not divorcing me. We just celebrated 50 years of marriage earlier in June this year, and again, I want to thank her for staying with me, although I was working an average of 12 to 14 hours a day. I also want to thank my daughters. I have 3 lovely daughters of always being with me. They're all here today, again with me. Now, two of my daughters are practicing physicians in this area. My second daughter is a psychiatrist, and she practices in this area and serves the community of Northwest Indiana. And also my third daughter, she's a mammography specialist, and she's in charge of mammography at St. Mary's and St. Catherine's Hospital. So I live I give you all a legacy which I leave to sort of help the people of Northwest Indiana, because I love being in Northwest Indiana. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know. We're not done yet. So thank you, Dalal. As you said, your legacy is well known here. I have to say this. Your impact has been immense. So all fecal impaction consults go to him, not his partner.
Yeah, by the way, I'm still practicing, and so if you want me to do colonoscopies, I'll be happy to do that.
So all the impactful cases go to him. No, but we do have a couple more surprises. I know you can't see them. If we could cue the next set of videos. These are from the GI labs at the various hospitals that he works at. You can see the names of the hospitals at the bottom, as well as one of your long-standing employees and friends sent a special message. So I know you can't hear it. We will do something for you at the end. So if we could go ahead and play those.
Congratulations, Dr. Gala, for a lifetime of care, leadership, and dedication to medicine here in Northwest Indiana. Your legacy has lived on in every life you've touched. Congratulations on this well-deserved Lifetime Achievement Award. We all know you already have a martini in hand, so let's all raise our glasses and cheers to Dr. Gala. Congratulations.
And then the next one.
We from the Monster Echo crew would like to congratulate you on your Lifetime Achievement Award. We are blessed to have worked with you. You are an inspiration to all of us and for all of your patients as well. We are grateful for your leadership and wisdom. You have left a lasting mark on all of us. It is an honor to have worked with you. Congratulations, and we miss you, Dr. Dalal. We love you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Congratulations.
Doc, what can I say? The years we've been together have been absolutely wonderful. Thank you for all the memories. You have been a tremendous mentor, boss, comedian, doctor, but most of all, a true friend. Thank heavens those walls at 5825 can't talk, because all of the wonderful after-hour parties will always remain in my heart forever. Congratulations. This couldn't happen to a better person. Love you.
So, I think that's it. What I wanted to say was one more thing. I know we actually had many more videos that we will compile for you, and you and your whole family and team can get together and watch it at your next Dalal movie night. But this last picture is kind of special. I don't know, can anybody read what it says on the t-shirts? It says, Gastro Father. So if you guys saw in that very first video, what was his favorite drink? Martini, but I think they were in like to go lightly cups, but I could be wrong, that they found in the GI lab. So the Godfather movie came way before I was born, but anyway. A famous line that I'm going to tell you is, I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. And as you are the godfather of GI, as I said, we'll compile everything together and we'll get it to you. So for future Lifetime Award winners, please, to make it more interesting, it's nice to have these kind of videos. I want to thank Dr. Naveen Kumar for getting all of these together for us so that we can do this. And in the true name of blood, guts, and poop, when we first met today, I think you had a red drink, which is probably the blood, which I kind of spilled on your sherwani. Was that a martini?
Yeah, it was vodka and cranberry juice.
Okay, so there you go.
So before I leave, I just wanted to thank some people that I had forgotten during my speech. When I came here in 1983, I was roaming the hallways of Methodist Hospital, not knowing what the hell to do, and Dr. Savlani guided me. And then Dr. Dave, Dr. Barai, Dr. Podi, Dr. Mehta, they all helped me where I am today. They sort of let me off the ground. And so I would like to very deeply thank them for making me what I am. I was able to work and be a successful gastroenterologist, as they have mentioned. I would also like to make a sharp mention of Dr. David Ross. He was the director of emergency room at Methodist Hospital. He was also the director of family practice at Methodist Hospital. So when the first time I met him, he said, "Why should I help you? You have to prove your worth." But eventually he made me in charge of gastroenterology for the family practice program at Methodist Hospital. And we have actually two students here who are from Darbridge. One of them is Dr. Shilpa Malekar, and one of them is Dr. Anupama Subramaniam. So they are both here. They both became very good physicians. So I'm very proud that I was able to help them become good physicians. So again, I'm completely overwhelmed with this award and all the outpouring of love seen by Indian Medical Association. And I thank you very much. I'm still going to keep working and try to help the people of Northwest Indiana. Too bad Frank Marwan won't be coming and bringing me lunches anymore because he is now an important congressman. Thank you very much. God bless you all. I love Northwest Indiana. I love United States.
Congratulations. And now the most awaited announcement. Take it away, MC.
Thank you, Dr. Dalal and Congressman Rivera. Now we'd like to recognize our sponsors who allow us to host events like these. This amazing gala could not have been made possible without their generous support. Our diamond sponsors are Methodist Hospital and Powers Health. Our emerald sponsor, Michael Jankowski from Wealth Planning Network. Our sapphire sponsor, Franciscan Health. Our table wine sponsor, Northwest Health. Our bar sponsor, Ignite Medical Resorts. Our centerpiece sponsor, Pinnacle Hospital. Our hors d'oeuvre sponsor, the University of Chicago. Our lifetime achievement sponsor, the Centers for Digestive Health. And our booth sponsors, Inari Medical, Bionic, and Castle Biosciences.
As you continue to enjoy the evening, we'd like to gently remind you about the beautiful centerpieces at each table tonight. Please take a moment to notice the radiant crystals accents above the base. They capture the light from every angle, symbolizing the brilliance and joy that lasting connections bring into our lives. We invite each of you to take one home as a special keepsake from this evening, and it's very easy. Just scan the QR code on the card at your table to make a small donation. As a reminder, all proceeds from tonight will directly benefit the Unity Foundation of LaPorte County. It is a meaningful way to give back and a beautiful way to remember this evening. We are deeply grateful for your generosity. Now, the most anticipated moment, we now invite you to enjoy the beautifully prepared dinner for tonight's gala with a very specially curated dessert. Thank you.
Isn't life wonderful? We dream. We get educated. We begin our career. We start a family. We buy a nice home. We travel. We invest. We save and build wealth. We protect those we love. But are they protected? Are you? Will your investments put you in the highest tax bracket when you retire? Are your heirs exposed to probate and over 50% estate taxes upon your death? Is your trust funded? Is it updated to reflect your family dynamic? We are here to help. At Wealth Planning Network, we have seen the benefit of proper planning and the detriment of not planning. Our team is dedicated to helping navigate the often confusing world of personal finance and estate planning. And we specialize in asset protection, estate and income tax minimization, management, giving strategies to maximize our clients' assets throughout their lives and across family generations. Our focus on deep relationships and understanding each client's unique needs enables us to provide personalized estate planning services. As fiduciaries, our 4-step holistic approach to financial planning prioritizes looking at one's entire financial situation, learning about their goals, and helping create a clear path to achieving those goals. Our team specializes in custom strategies for the affluent and ultra-affluent and has a long-term relationship with many physicians nationwide who are interested in saving taxes while creating generational wealth. Wealth Planning Network and Parkview Asset Management, a recognized registered investment advisor fiduciary under Fidelity Investments, is conveniently located in Oak Brook Terrace. Michael Jankowski, the founder and CEO, has been a leader and presenter in the industry for over 30 years. He authored Wealthy and Wise, a book that simplifies the complexity of management wealth for ultra-affluent families. Michael is an esteemed 2025 Forbes Finance Council member and recent recipient of the Leaders List Top 100 Advisors of ETF.com. Michael and the team at Wealth Planning Network can help you navigate your best financial path during times of uncertainty. Your priority is our priority, and we protect your privacy like our own. Schedule a complimentary virtual or in-person consultation with our team today.
The video shown was a special message from one of our sponsors, Mr. Michael Jankowski of Wealth Planning Network. Though Mr. Jankowski couldn't join us in person this evening, we're delighted to feature a message from him. Please continue to enjoy your dinner, and we'd also like to announce that the bar is open. Thank you.
He
educated. We begin our career. We start a family. We buy a nice home. We travel. We invest. We save and build wealth. We protect those we love. But are they protected? Will your
Established during the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 and officially launched in 2022, Hamsa and IU has created a vibrant community where students come together to share their passion for dance and connect through culture. Through dynamic fusion performances, Hamsa brings together dancers of all experience levels, creating a unique and powerful expression of cultural heritage. So get ready to be amazed as Hamsa Dance Group takes the stage.
take the chair and sit down.
Yeah.
Then definitely we are talking the place.
Wow, what an amazing performance by Hamza. Next, we come to a very special and deeply meaningful moment of our program. A posthumous award honoring a beloved and greatly respected individual who recently passed away. We are honored to present the Distinguished Legacy Award to Dr. Balagopal Kerala Varma, affectionately known as Babu. Dr. Kerala Varma, aged 55, left us on September 1st, 2025. He is survived by his loving wife, Anita, his 3 children, Malika, Arjun, and Manjari, his mother, Geeta, and his sister, Brinda. Babu was a compassionate and dedicated medical oncologist and hematologist who practiced for 25 years in the Northwest Indiana region. Known for his extraordinary care, he touched the lives of countless patients diagnosed with cancer and blood disorders, often going above and beyond to help loved ones and strangers alike across the globe. Beyond his professional life, Babu was a devoted family man who cherished dinners with his loved ones, enjoyed action movies, and treasured moments sharing laughter and a Corona with his closest friends. And if I may offer a brief personal reflection, as his son, Arjun's best friend, I was one of the innumerable people to have seen the warmth and strength of his character firsthand. He truly embodied the word distinguished in every aspect of his life, both public and private. His legacy is one of dedication, kindness, and love, and tonight we honor that legacy. At this time, we would like to invite Dr. Kerala Varma's family to please come forward and accept this Distinguished Legacy Award on his behalf. To present this very special award, we now invite Dr. Michael Sook to the stage. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Sook as he honors the memory and legacy of Dr. Balagopal Kerala Varma.
Malika would like to say a few words.
Hi everyone, I'm Malika. I'm Babu's oldest daughter. I wanted to first say thank you so much for the award. My dad really was an incredible doctor, and it really, really does mean a lot. I have a few words that I want to say on behalf of my mother. A friend once told us that there are 3 deaths. The first is when the body ceases to function. The second is when the body is consigned to the grave. And the third is the moment that sometime in the future, when your name is spoken for the last time. May Poojas, Babu's name never be forgotten. Thank you so much.
Friends, before we continue further, I wanted to take a moment together. Dr. Kerala Varma has touched our lives with his kindness, his wisdom, his friendship. So let's hold a couple of moments of silence, remembering him with love and gratitude. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anita, for coming. Thank you. Thank you, Malika. Thank you, Arjun.
Up next is the Community Service Award presented to remarkable leader Maggie Spartz, President of the Unity Foundation of LaPorte County. For over 30 years, Maggie has been a driving force for philanthropy and community leadership in Northwest Indiana. Since founding the Unity Foundation in 1992, she has helped raise and manage millions in grants and scholarships, supporting healthcare, education, housing, the environment, youth programs, and the arts. Known for inspiring long-term giving and fostering collaboration, Maggie has led transformative projects like Unity Park, the Star Center, and Ignite the Region, strengthening our community for generations to come. To present this well-deserved award, please welcome Mr. Anthony Ferraro.
Good evening. It is such an honor to be here with you all. I have been to this event over the years, and it's always so inspiring. I am so grateful for all that you do for our community, particularly because I was born at Methodist Hospital, grew up in Beverly Shores, have been to all the places around here, and we need good healers like you. So how many people here know what a community foundation is? I can hardly see you. Can you raise your hand? Okay, we got a few hands out here. Just quickly, I've done a lot of things in the 30 plus years as president of the Unity Foundation, but we did it because we had what's called a community foundation. In Indiana, we're very lucky because Lilly Endowment decided to really help strengthen Indiana for generations to come. And they started things called community foundations. Community foundation assets back in the late 90s or early 90s were about maybe $100 million. There were 12 community foundations. Now every community has access to every county has access to a community foundation, and assets now exceed $6 billion. What makes that cool, not because I like money, but because these dollars were raised by people like you who care about their community, wanted to start a scholarship fund, which some people in the room have done. People can leave money behind for generations to come for causes that they care about. And so the legacy and the things that I got to do as president of the Unity Foundation are happening in every one of our counties. What I'm also grateful for is our peers in Lake and Porter County, who we just recently joined together and won a $20 million grant from Lilly Endowment to focus on placemaking in Lake, Porter, and LaPorte County. So I am so grateful for this Community Service Award because I got to be able to meet people like you who wanted to support causes they care about now and for generations to come. So I appreciate Dr. Cora. I met him 30 years ago in the emergency room. And I said, gosh, I really like this guy. He's a good doctor. I couldn't understand him very well back then. But he was my mother's doctor, and we've become good friends. I wish you were here tonight. But I so appreciate all of you and what you do for Northwest Indiana. Together, we are all working to make LaPorte County and Northwest Indiana a better place, and that makes us all a power for good. So thank you again for this lovely award. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Ferrero and Mrs. Parks. Now, we're excited to welcome back the Hamza Dance Group for part 2 of their captivating performance. Get ready to be wowed once again as they bring more energy, passion, and stunning fusion dance styles to the stage. Let's give them a warm round of applause for Hamza.
Another amazing performance by Hamza. Let's give them another round of applause. Before we continue, I invite you to once again admire the exquisite centerpieces adorning your tables. This time, the delicate blush and pink blues at the top. They embody unity, love, and harmony, the very essence of the lasting bonds that we celebrate tonight. This evening, you have the opportunity to make one of these elegant arrangements part of your home. Simply scan the QR code on the card at your table to make a small donation. All contributions will benefit the Unity Foundation of LaPorte County, supporting local families and charitable programs across Northwest Indiana this holiday season. And to make things even more special, thanks to the generosity of the Unity Foundation, every donation made tonight will be matched, doubling the impact of your gift. Our next performance brings together two of India's most revered classical dance forms, Bharatanatyam and Kathak, in a stunning fusion that promises to be both powerful and graceful. Representing South and North India, these dance styles each carry centuries of tradition. Tonight, these two timeless forms come together on one stage, blending rhythm, emotion, and elegance into a mesmerizing invocation. Please join me in welcoming our incredibly talented performers, Anvi Riker, Shreya Abhayankar, Sampriti Swaminathan, and Suvali Girinaran.
Thank you.
Then your phone on.
That was a truly unique and amazing performance. Now, I'd like to invite IMA President Dr. Sanjay Riker to give our vote of thanks.
Before we move on to our next event, I would like to take a moment for a vote of thanks. First and foremost, on behalf of Indian Medical Association, thank you for joining us tonight. Your presence truly makes a celebration special. This event would not have been possible without generous support of our sponsors. We are especially grateful to our long-term diamond sponsors, Methodist Hospital and Powers Health. Our Emerald sponsor, proudly joining our gala this year, Mr. Michael Jankowski from Wealth Planning Network, and our Sapphire sponsor, Franciscan Health. We also thank our Centers B sponsor, Pinnacle Hospital, a wine sponsor, Northwest Health. A special word of appreciation goes to our hors d'oeuvre sponsor, University of Chicago Crown Point, our bar sponsor, Ignite Medical Resorts, and our Lifetime Achievement Award sponsor, Centers of Digestive Health. Thanks to our booth sponsors, Bionic, Inari Medical, Castle Bioscience. And an event like this is not possible without a great team effort. A heartfelt thank goes to our organizing committee, Dr. Vivek Mishra, Dr. Bikash Agarwal, Dr. Sheila Konda, Dr. Sudhish Chandra, Dr. Ramesh Unni, Dr. K. Riker, Dr. Shailesh Bhatt, Dr. Barai, and Dr. Kora. We are also deeply appreciative to Katie Boyle, our manager and coordinator, along with Judy and Megan for quality impressions, whose effort behind the scene made world of difference. Thank you as well to Nagesh, our media expert, and Srilata, our IT consultant, for their invaluable contribution. A special note thanks goes to our volunteers, Aishwarya, Dipti, Sonali, Simi, Shweta, Meena, Hemapita, Ritu, and Manali, whose creativity, dedication, and hard work brought to life the beautiful backdrop and cultural programs we enjoyed this evening. And of course, heartfelt thanks go to Gala providing us delicious food we enjoyed this evening. We're truly honored by the presence of our distinguished elected officials and special guests. American Medical Association past Chair of Board of Trustees, Dr. Michael Suk, Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy, Congressman Frank Marwan, Mr. Tony Ferraro, Regional Director for Governor Mike Brown, Mr. Dean Mazzoni, CEO of Franciscan Health, Michigan City, Dr. Ulavan Jeevanandan, Director of Heart and Vascular Center at University of Chicago, and Mr. Harun Ansari, CEO of Pinnacle Hospital. Your presence tonight, a privilege we deeply value. And finally, on a personal note, I want to thank my better half, my wife, Dr. Shilpa Malekar. Yes. Shilpa, thank you for your patience, your understanding, and your constant support. None of this would have been possible without you by my side. Once again, thank you all for being here tonight. We look forward to see you again next year Gala. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Riker. To close out our performances with a final burst of energy and rhythm, Hamza Dance Group from IU Bloomington is back for part 3. Get ready for a powerful finale.
The Incredibles.
Thank you so much, Hamza, for bringing the energy this evening.
But the dancing doesn't have to stop here. We now invite you all to show off your dance moves on the open dance floor. Thank you all again for being here tonight, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Let's celebrate pre-wedding सगन ढूंढता हूँ मैं भी दिल वो गवारा जिसके लिए लगे दिल की लगन On the Thank you.